Welcome back, folks. Hartington Cedar Catholic had never had a state champion in wrestling. That is until the Hochstein brothers rolled onto the mat. SportsFource's Irvin Doman has more in this week's SportsFource Champion.
Yeah, it feels great putting my name in the record books. And, I don't know, state champion. It's wonderful, first one ever.
Bodie Hochstein became the first ever Cedar Catholic Trojan to win a state championship on the wrestling mat. But just one match later, his twin brother, Easton Hochstein, would etch his name in the record book.
You know, it's awesome. You know, being a state champion is one thing, but getting to do it with your twin brother, it just takes it to a whole nother level.
Not only would it be the twins capturing the Class C 138 and Class C 144-pound titles, but their older brother, a junior at Cedar Catholic, Brady Hochstein, also earned a silver medal. For the brothers, the success from the season is a result of hard work and, of course, a little bit of brotherly horseplay.
Yeah, I know, it's awesome. The amount of work we put in the wrestling room, just beating each other up as brothers, to see it finally pay off, it's just a wonderful thing.
For Brody, the moment on top of the podium in late February was the closing moments of a sophomore season that almost ended in heartbreak.
There was a point in my season where I thought I was done. Tore my meniscus. I was heartbroken by that, but no, I overcame it. Got that gold, so it feels great.
And while Easton is the firstborn out of the twins, Brody hit the mat first, and for Easton, seeing his brother make history was motivation for him to join in on the fun.
Brody usually always wrestles before me, so I feel like anytime he wins, it just gives me so much more energy, but also knowing that I gotta win too, because, you know, it's always been a competition of ours, who can be the better twin, so. Yeah.
And with a couple of more seasons left to wrestle, these brothers would love nothing more than to put their names in the record books over and over again. Irvin Doman, KTIV SportsFource.